This video will go over how to do the score sheet for GMPL. This will be the new score sheet that we will use this season going forward. So you'll notice on the top you'll enter the date, the time, and the court, whether it's MSC or Sting Center. And then next you will put in the team name, the two teams that are playing. Here we have Pewaukee and Sussex, and you can go ahead and do that right away in sets 1 and 2, as both teams will be playing 2 sets. Next, you can put in who has the serve. So in this case, Pewaukee has the serve. So then in the next game, Sussex would have the serve. In that box that is being crossed out is that first server will not serve because you will rotate. Since Sussex is not serving first, that player in rotation 1 will serve last. So you can go ahead and put an X there in their rotation. And then in set 2, Pewaukee's first server, since they are not serving, will not serve first. So you can put an X there so that you know that the first server should be the person in rotation 2. Next, once you have the lineups, you can enter those on the left side underneath the service order and player number. So as you see, they are entering in all the players that are starting. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is just the rotation on the court. And if they have a libero on the top right, you can enter the libero. If they have more than one, you can enter 1 or 2 on the top. You can have a max of 2, and you don't need to have a libero. If they don't have a libero, you could leave that blank. So in this set, Pewaukee is serving first. So in the boxes in the middle there, what you'll see being entered is the exit score. So first off, player number 9 on Pewaukee served 5 points. So when they were done serving, the score was 5 to then 1. So the exit score is 5. This just helps you know what server is coming up next. You'll see that when there's a sub, you can enter that in underneath the sub part. All you have to do is just write in the number of the player that's coming in. For example, 31 came in for 26, and you just mark that on the score sheet. There's unlimited subs, so no need to mark the number of subs they are using. And you see that they are doing the exit scores each time that server is done serving. So whatever the score is when they're done serving, you just put that in the box. You would also be crossing out up in the score sheet in the middle, you'd be crossing out the numbers too each time to help keep track of score. So now the game is over. Sussex won 25-17. So you'll mark that score on the bottom. And then the set 1 is over. So you can start filling out the lineups once you have them for set 2. You'll see a spot as well on the top left for timeouts. If someone calls a timeout, you just write in the score, and there's 2 boxes. You get 2 timeouts per set. If Pewaukee called the timeout and they were down 8-10, you would put 8-10 in the top left in the first box. So the lineups are getting written in for Pewaukee. And now for Sussex. The biggest thing to remember is just to do the exit score. So whenever that player is serving, when they're done, whatever the score is for that team, you just mark it in the box in the middle. So Sussex is serving first. Player 43, when he or she was done serving, had 7. And there's a sub, so 52 is coming in for 23, so you mark that there. And then later on, if 23 ever came back in, you would just cross out 52 and put 23 back in. So see the exit scores. So the next server's 13. It's getting subbed out for 1. So 1 is your server. They missed their serve or ended the point right away, so the exit score is just 9. And again, you would be marking the score, tailing the score in the middle columns as well after each point. Good, so 3's coming in for 10. So 3 is your server. 24 is your server now. It's getting subbed out. 65 is coming in to serve. And the exit score is 15. And 31 finished the game. So Sussex won 25-15, and they now won the set. If it does go to 3, there's another spot to do the third set. So then at the end, we'll make sure that each coach initials the score sheet to make sure that's right. And then we need the official to make sure they are marking down and verifying it as well for both sets. And once the match is done and the score sheet is finished, the ref will take the score sheet to the site director to report the winning team and scores. Then on the top, you can put whoever won. So Sussex 8 Red won in this instance, and their set score was 2-0. Thanks, and good luck this season.